HitFirstBoxing.com. We here with the one and only Eddie Hearn. We go way back, Eddie, to the beginning of the first time when you was out here with Freddie Roach. I mean, you got a major team out there in England. You got your boy Ryan Rose out here about to fight a big fight with Demetrius Andrade. How this is going down?
It's a tough fight, you know. Andrade's got a lot of hype. He's under a lot of pressure, from what I can see. Obviously, he talks a great game, and he's under pressure to put in a great performance on HBO to try and stay on the channel. So no pressure on Brian. Just go out there. He's got a great game plan. He's very relaxed. You know, I've been out here a lot with British challengers, taking on American fighters, and he's probably one of the most relaxed I've seen, actually. So just enjoy it, enjoy the experience, and go and try and shock the world.
Now, first things first, congratulations, 80,000 people in London. I mean, you haven't heard about stuff like that going on here in America for the longest time, where, you know, people have been saying boxing is dead, this and that, and then you guys just put it to, you know, you just put it to a whole different level. Speak on that.
Yeah, I mean, this is a real proud night. Proud night for boxing, you know, to see 80,000 and to see it rate so well on HBO as well, you know, 2 Brits in a title fight there, and you know, I think that the atmosphere is always important. I think that's something we need to bring back to boxing. I've been to a lot of shows in the US, I have to say, that haven't had the atmosphere of these star names, you know. I've been to Broner fights, I've been to Andre Ward fights, and there's no passion, you know, and it's something that comes across on TV. It's what's going to grow the sport. The viewers at home need to turn in and tune in and say, wow, look at that, I want to be there. You know, not listen to something that sounds like a library. So, you know, to have 80,000 there, it's great for the sport. Boxing in the UK is booming at the moment, and hopefully we can take home another world champion after Saturday night.
Carl Froch versus Gennady Golovkin or Andre Ward again. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Who's next? I mean, who do you see him? Who would you want him to get in the ring with?
He wants to fight in Vegas. You know, he's done nearly everything in his career. He's 4-time champion of the world. You know, the main talk's happening right now with Julio Cesar Chavez and Top Rank and Bob Arum. That's a fight that I think makes great sense in Las Vegas later on in the year. The Golovkin-Froch fight is just, I mean, I think that's just one of the greatest fights out there. Andre Ward is not really on the radar at the moment. You know, people keep saying, well, why? You know, he's #1 in the division, because just commercially, he's not doing it. Brilliant fighter, you know, not the greatest to watch, but one of the best fighters in the world. But I'm sure one day Carl will want to revenge that loss, but he's not on the radar for the immediate next one.
Maybe Andre Ward needs to get more active. He has been active.
Well, he certainly needs to get more active. But you know, he talks about he wants to be a pay-per-view fighter, but obviously he's not fighting. And I think styles make fights and styles make entertainment. And while Andre Ward is one of the best fighters in the world, perhaps stylistically he's just not the most entertaining. But you know, you can't take anything away from him. He's a great fighter, and I'm sure Carl Froch would like to avenge that loss. But at this stage in his career, he's about the huge fights.
Well, I know you promoted Grzegorz Proksa when he fought Gennady Golovkin. You still promote Grzegorz Proksa?
Yeah. He's still going. He's talking about fighting again later on in the summer, so he's still going well. But that was Golovkin's real. That was before Golovkin. We knew how good Golovkin was. We heard the rumours, but you know, from there he's gone from strength to strength. And listen, I'm looking forward to watching Provodnikov as well, because he's a great fighter, very entertaining, and young Christopher Algieri certainly got his hands full on Saturday night.
Eddie Hearn, what's next at Matchroom Sports out of England? What's the next fight?
Just keep going, keep growing the sport over there. You know, we want bigger and better. You know, we've got so many great fighters over there. Kell Brook, you know, he's going to be fighting Sean Porter in August for the IBF welterweight title.
That'll be here, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be here on August the 9th. So we're back for that. It's a great fight, brilliant fight. You know, so many great fighters. We've got Scott Quigg, the super bantamweight title, hopefully looking for a fight with Leo Santa Cruz. You know, we've got Tony Bellew, Nathan Cleverly in the cruiserweight division. We got Anthony Joshua, the Olympic heavyweight champion. He's just looking sensational. Luke Campbell, another gold medalist. Callum Smith, he's one guys for you guys to look out for. Super middleweight, just creeped into the WBC top 15. Jamie McDonnell just won the world bantamweight title. You know, there's so many to mention. Lee Selby's another featherweight fighting Joel Brunker in the final. I mean, we've just got so many great fighters in the UK at the moment. I think, you know, geographically, it's probably one of the most booming markets in world boxing. And we love coming out here. We love being a part of these shows, and hopefully Brian can do the business.
Eddie, a couple last words for fans worldwide.
Just keep supporting this great sport. You know, I can't see one sport in the world that's better than the sport of boxing. I really can't. And you know, everybody involved from a boxing perspective is a gent. You know, they all deserve what they get, and get behind the sport. Keep supporting promoters, keep growing the show, growing the personalities, putting on great shows as well as great fights, and keep packing out these arenas.
Thank you, Eddie. Always a pleasure.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you, sir.